Yo, so how's it going, guys? Welcome back to another GTA 5 video. So as I'm sure you guys might be aware, last week I put together a video showing you guys the top 3 best ways to make money in GTA 5 online, and going off the feedback, a bunch of you guys really seemed to enjoy that video, as there was at least one method all of you guys could grind to make a ton of money in no time. However, truth be told, some of the methods in that video have been changed or they've been updated, so I thought I'd go ahead and put together somewhat of an updated version to that video. So as always, if you guys do enjoy the video and you would like to see me cover more epic GTA 5 money guides in the future, all I ask is you do return the favor by dropping a like down below, and if you guys are new around here, feel free to subscribe as I do post daily GTA 5 videos. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so before we do get into the first money making method, I do want to quickly let you guys know that I have created a brand new Instagram page. So if you guys are on Instagram, do be sure to go ahead and follow me. It is Laazr_gram. I will leave a link to that down low in the description. I do also want to say that I have been live streaming every single day on my channel, so I have enabled channel memberships for you guys. So if you guys are interested in becoming a member on my channel, you will unlock a bunch of exclusive perks on the channel, like exclusive emojis to use in live chat for my live streams. I'll also be entering you guys into future shark card and PC giveaways, as well as following you guys back on any social media, just so you guys can message me if you do have any questions, whether it be GTA 5 or YouTube related. Also, I will be getting you guys into any of my GTA 5 crews straight away if you are a member on my channel. Like I do always say, my crews do fill up very quickly, so I can't guarantee everyone will get in. However, obviously, if you guys are a member on my channel, I will make it a main priority to get you guys into my GTA 5 crew. So once again, like I said, if you guys are interested in becoming a member on my channel, down low in the description there will be a link on how to become a member, or you guys just can click the join button right next to the subscribe button. However, coming in for the very first money making method this week, and that is by beating this week's brand new time trial, which will earn you guys a very nice 100k in only 2 minutes. And as long as all of you guys follow the route that I'm about to show you in the video, I guarantee all of you guys will beat this week's time trial very easily. Okay, so this week's time trial is called Coast to Coast and has a par time of only 2 minutes 29, which is a great thing. Once again, very short, very quick, so in case you guys do fail it for any reason, you can just jump back on your bike, hold down Y or triangle and respawn right at the start of the race, so you won't be losing out on too much time. Now here's the location of the race. As you can see, it is called Coast to Coast because we're basically going to be driving from the west coast to the east coast. Now once you guys arrive at the time trial, you just want to drive into the purple circle and press right on the D-pad so you start the time trial. Once you guys start it, you can now see the finish line, so you basically want to press start and then set a waypoint to the finish line. Now you guys will notice as soon as you guys set the waypoint to the finish line, it will give you guys a waypoint going straight through the center of the map past the big lake in the middle. We're not actually going to be following this waypoint. We just want to set that waypoint because we're going to be taking the outer highway across the top of the map and be taking a few turns, which will save us a bunch of time, making this time trial easily doable by all of you guys. So as you guys can see, when you arrive at the time trial, you want to be facing towards the highway, not backwards towards the dirt road. Now as soon as you guys are facing the highway, pop a wheelie as soon as you start it. Try and hold it for as long as possible. As soon as you get onto the road, hold down A or forward, then pop a wheelie to increase your speed again. Now you can switch over to the other side of the lane because you're going to be taking an immediate right. I would suggest holding down A or X to lean forward for this right. Then once you get onto this straight right here, it will look like there's a few turns, but all you want to do is stay central to the road and you'll be able to cut straight through that and then get straight onto this main. Now once you guys get onto this main road, it's pretty self-explanatory. Get into the center of the road or to the right of the road, as there is no cars whatsoever in these lanes, so all you have to do is concentrate on holding a wheelie as much as possible. Literally just hold it down as much as you can, keep popping them every 2 seconds, and when you guys can't do wheelies or you don't want to, just hold down A on the Xbox or X on the PlayStation to lean forward. Then you want to take an immediate right, as you can see turning up. Definitely hold down X or A on the PlayStation when you're taking turns, and try and stick as close to the inner side of the road to save yourself a few seconds. Now from here, it's pretty self-explanatory. Once again, all you want to do is try and hold down a wheelie for as long as possible, like you can see me doing on screen. And when you guys are dodging in between cars, which to be fair, if you stay on the right side of the road like I am, there is no cars whatsoever in this lane. This is by far one of the easiest time trials I have done in months. Now in case you guys are wondering, I'm using the Bati 801 motorbike. I've seen it done in the Hakuchu or the Akuma. These 3 bikes are the fastest, so if you own any 3 of those bikes, you should be able to do this straight away. Or if you guys do prefer supercars, I've also seen a friend do it in a T20, so it's easily be doable in a T20 also. However, here's the important bit coming up. As soon as you guys exit this little tunnel, you want to stick to the left side of the road, because we're going to take in this little turn off-road, switching lanes, because the next turn coming up here is going to be on the left side, and there is no turning on our side of the road. So as you guys can see, I actually messed up here quite heavily, smashed through a gate, losing about 3, 4, 5 seconds, I don't know, but this should prove to you guys that even if I messed up again, smashed into a car, this should prove to you guys that even if you mess up and make a few mistakes, you'll still be able to do this time trial very easily and in your first few attempts. You guys should know that time trials usually are very strict. You have to do a very clean run. However, just do what I'm doing on screen. That little turn into that fence, that's literally only the hard bit of this time trial, and that is still incredibly easy. So just take your time with that turning that I messed up on. Just literally slow down and you should be able to complete this straight away. You want to go over this little bridge right here. Holding down A if I was you. I wouldn't even bother popping wheelies for this bit. You want to cut in between these little trees, and then bang, you guys will see the finish line in sight. However, coming in for the second best money maker method, and that is by grinding out the biker contracts, which are currently offering you guys double money and double RP. Now I have already put together a video showing you guys all of the best paying contracts and fully breaking down how you guys can make the most amount of money, so I will leave a link to that video down low. However, what I'll do in this video is quickly break down what I think is the best paying contract overall. Contract called Guns for Hire, and to launch this contract you guys will need a minimum of 1 other member in your MC club. We're going to go and pick up some targets, we're going to go and deliver them to the church, and then we're going to protect them for about 10 minutes or so. Now we're only going to be protecting these dudes from guys on motorbikes. So once again, I am aware that all of us are different levels, different ranks, we'll have different cars. So as you guys can see in the background, initially I was going to do this with a buzzard. I know a lot of you guys own buzzards, but I also know a lot of you guys don't own buzzards. So here's 3 options you can take this. Getting a buzzard if you guys own one, or if you guys don't own a buzzard, just call up your Karuma. And then the third option is to just call up any supercar that you own in the game, any really fast low car like a Turismo, an Entity, a Zentorno. There is tons of these cars in the game now. This will make much more sense towards the end of the video. So to start this mission off, you guys will have to collect 2 cars, and as I did mention, this contract can be launched with only 2 players, so it's kind of meant for each of you to get in 1 car each. If you're only playing this with just 2 of you, each get in a car, and then when you're driving the car, pull up your interaction menu, go down to snacks, and every time you're getting shot, you can just keep on refilling your snacks and just keep on picking these guys off, because they only attack you on motorbikes. This is extremely easy, but if you guys want a more stress-free option and just do what we do on screen, get 2 members to jump in the cars, and then you can get 1 person just to follow them from behind, either in a Karuma, buzzard, or a supercar. Because when you guys get people attacking you on motorbikes, by me waiting at the back, when people come and attack these guys on motorbikes, because I slightly slow down, it will stop the motorbikes from going towards the clients, exactly as you guys can see on screen. So instead of him going and shooting the clients in the other cars, he's going to sit back and concentrate on me. And you can always see these guys spawning in little red circles on the map, so as soon as you see them spawning in, you can just drive straight in there, or even just knock them off the bike. And then another tip you can do is not even kill them, because if you just knock them off the bike and don't kill them, that's going to prevent more enemies from spawning in. So it just takes this guy longer to get back up, get back on his bike, and then catch up with your friends up ahead. Hopefully you do appreciate me giving you these few little extra tips, because they really do just make this mission a walk in the park. However, fast forward on to the next part, because this part is so goddamn easy. You guys will need to drop the clients off at this little car park at the church where the funeral hearse spawns, and then from here all you have to do is simply protect that area until the time runs down. And like I said, there is no helis, there's no armored cars coming, there is literally just a bunch of random dudes coming on motorbikes. So that's why I mentioned to you guys, if you don't actually own a Karuma, you can just pull out a really fast car and just keep driving up and down the road in front of the area you're protecting, just knocking these dudes off their bikes, because they're so easy to deal with. And as you guys will notice, once the time runs down, we all receive a mind-blowing $67,000. Holy fucking shit. I know for a fact all of you guys would have been happy seeing something like 50, 55. To receive just under $70,000 for doing 1 contract mission, by the way, that wasn't difficult whatsoever. You guys literally have no reasons to complain. Get on today, start making the most of this, and get on your grind. And if you guys don't have a biker clubhouse, just simply leave a comment under this video saying looking to grind method 2, need MC, and I'm sure you guys will get a ton of replies in no time. However, moving on to the third best money making method, and that is by making the most out of the double money and double RP that Rockstar Games are currently offering on all races. You guys can earn a ton of money whether you like to play these solo or with a friend, so I will quickly break down the difference and how you guys can make the most amount of money depending on how long you guys do spend in these races. So as I did mention, firstly I'm going to cover how you guys can grind this method if you guys do want to play solo, and like I did mention later in the video, I will compare it if you guys have got some friends with you, showing the difference in payout that you guys will actually make. Like I said, there can be a lot of benefits to doing this solo because you're always going to be getting the same consistent payout. It's not going to drop and there's no risks of you like finishing third, fourth or last. Plus you could consider it as an AFK method, so it's like stress free, very easy. Now if you guys are going to do this solo route to grind this method, what you actually want to do is be in a free roam session. You want to press start, go down to playlists, and you want to add as many of these races that you want to do when you're grinding this method out. So this is completely up to you depending on how long you guys are actually going to spend on the game. Me, I was doing it for roughly just under an hour, so what I've done is I added 6 races as they're pretty fun races to do. I'm not going to lie, it's not going to feel like you guys are grinding this for money because time really does fly by when you're doing these races. So like I said, just add as many of these races as you want. I would say do a minimum of 3 just so you guys can get that playlist bonus right at the end when you finish the playlist. But other than that, like I said, you can do 10 in this playlist, you can do 6, just depending on how much money you guys want to make, as the payout is not going to drop whatsoever, so it is unlimited. Now once you guys have chosen the races you like the look of, go ahead and save this playlist. Now another tip I'm going to give you guys is maybe choose a bunch of the new races that haven't got a tick next to them, because if they've got a tick next to them, that means you guys have played the races before. So by playing a race that you haven't played before, you'll be able to learn the circuit in case you guys come across it again when you're racing your friends, giving you guys a little bit of advantage. Nonetheless, once you guys start the playlist up, the first and most important part you guys want to remember is to never finish these races under 4 minutes. That is the most important benchmark to do with these races and how the payouts work. So as you guys can see on screen, I managed to finish this Rocket Voltic race in just under 4 minutes, and I only received a measly 5k, which is not good at all. However, if you guys pay attention to the clock in the bottom right, by me literally just sitting in this mission for an extra 18 seconds so it passes the 4-minute mark, my money will literally double, taking it well over 10k for only 4 minutes work, which is extremely good. Now an important point to remember is each lap on these new stunt races is literally around 3.5 minutes, so a lot of the times you guys will finish these races just under the 4-minute mark. So you actually want to pay attention to the clock in the bottom right, as I think we can all agree being able to double your money by only spending an extra 10-15 seconds in a mission is insane. And you guys will be able to increase that more by spending a further 2 minutes in a race. So by finishing the race in just over 6 minutes, your payout will increase by 10k to just under 14k, so about 13.5k, and a very nice 3600 RP. However, to earn the max payout from doing this solo method, you guys will have to spend a further 1.5 minutes in the race, so it passes the 8-minute mark, and that will increase yet again to just under $17,000. However, the RP will remain the same, around 3600, and that is 100% the new cap on all of these races. I know a lot of people have been putting out false information saying spend up to 16 minutes in races to earn the max payout. That is no longer the case. These people do not spend their time testing out these methods for you guys like I do. So as you guys can see on screen, 16 minutes passes in the race and I still receive the same $16,000. The only other way to increase this is with players in your mission. 8 minutes is the time cap to earn the max payout for all of these races. That is another important thing. All of these races work the same. I've also seen people putting out information saying always do this race because it pays more than the Rocket Voltic. All of that is also bullshit. The only determining factors are the players and the time spent in the mission. So now you guys know that 8 minutes is the time cap. You guys saw that you earned about $17,000 for spending 8 minutes in the mission. However, if you guys can remember, by spending only 4 minutes in the race, we managed to get a very nice $10,000. So if I was to do this race 5 times in 4 minutes, I would get $50,000, which would only take me about 20 minutes because I'm only spending 4 minutes on each lap. Whereas if I was to wait the full 8 minutes every time, I'd be earning around 41k, so I'm making $10,000 less every couple races if I was to do the more longer method. So you guys, like I said, can work out what suits you guys best, whether you just want to keep on repeating every 4 minutes to earn the higher payouts, or like I said, sit AFK. Maybe if you guys just want to watch some of my YouTube videos or go for your dinner, you'll be able to play this game based around you. Now, as I did mention, there is another multiplier or another factor that Rockstar do take into account when calculating your payout, and that is basically the amount of players that are in your race at any given time. Now, I am aware that we all play GTA 5 different, we all have different amount of friends we can get online, and we all even have a different skill ability when it comes to racing. Some of you guys might be 10 out of 10 beast, but you don't have that many friends. Some of you guys might play with a shit ton of players, but you're not that good at racing. But I do know one thing is that we all have at least one other friend, cousin, or brother that we can all play GTA 5 with. I guarantee all of you guys at least know one other person that you've played computer with over the years that is usually your go-to person when it comes to either grinding money or just having a bit of jokes online. So taking that into account, as I mentioned earlier, you guys will be earning 10k by doing this solo for just 4 minutes, but by getting one other person in your race, you guys will be earning an extra $4,000 every single time for literally just doing nothing, exactly just over 4 minutes. But by having one other person in your race, you're able to earn an extra 4k every single race. And your friend, you might be thinking, oh well, he's only going to get 2k, there's no point in him doing it. No, he will still be earning a very nice $9,800, so practically the same as if you was doing it solo, just slightly less, because you guys earn 10k, he's going to be earning 9.5. But for only 4 minutes of racing, I think we can all agree that is extremely high. So I can see why a lot of people might want to do you win one race and then you let your friend win one race and then you win one race, because by doing it that way you'll actually be earning, like I said, more than by doing it by yourself solo, because you're also going to be getting that player bonus. And because the loser still gets 9k, which is only a couple $100 less for coming first solo, you guys really have nothing to lose out by getting an extra friend in here. And the time bonus will also include if you guys are doing it with a friend, so you will be able to earn up to $18,000 for going just over 6 minutes, and your friend will also earn a very nice 12.5. And of course, if you guys go to the max cap time of 8 minutes spent in the race, one of you guys will be earning a very nice 22.5k, while the other one is still going to be getting a very nice $15,500. So let's say you won one, then your friend won one. We're talking a guaranteed just under 30k for completing just 2 races, which in all honesty, if you guys have played these stunt races, like I said, will not even feel like half the time, because they're so goddamn fun and unique. I've got to say, me personally, as you guys probably know, I'm not the biggest racing fan in GTA 5 Online, but I can still appreciate this goddamn DLC for the pure fun and unique factor to it. So now you guys are fully clued up on how to maximize the payouts depending on the time spent in the game or the number of players. It is worth mentioning, of course, you guys can take another route and chance your luck by going into a bigger lobby with much more players. Of course, naturally, it's not really a method by doing it this way, hence the reason why I broke the method down earlier. But this way, obviously, is going to offer you guys bigger rewards with bigger risks. So now you guys understand how to maximize the payout. These payouts should make much more sense to you guys. So as you guys can see here, with just 6 players, the winner was able to earn a very nice $28,000 for spending just over 6 minutes in the game. Here you can see 6 players for going under 4 minutes was only $10,000. However, with 16 players, so a full lobby, you guys will only be earning up to 26k if the race finishes under 4 minutes. And like I did say, every single player will count towards that winner's final pay. So as you guys can see here, 16 players, if one player was to back out during the loader menu or before it starts, the winner's bonus is going to decrease yet again down to 24k. So as you guys can see here, 15 players under 4 minutes is the usual lap time you guys will see when doing these races. The winner only got 24k. So when you guys see these payouts, take into mind what I showed you guys earlier. I'm pretty sure you guys will be able to use your brain to stack some serious money, best suited to how you guys play the game. Hopefully you guys do appreciate me covering this method in full detail, so all of you guys will be able to grind it, whether you're rank 1 or 100. And if you guys are going to do it with friends or more players and not the solo method, do be sure to leave a comment down below with your gamer tag or your PSN. Put together a nice little group of you guys to grind this method out, or you guys can come and join one of my GTA 5 crews. I will leave a link to all of my crews down low in the description. I will say the crews do fill up very quickly, so I will kick inactive players in my next paint job video over the weekend. Stay tuned for that video. Nonetheless, that's going to do it for me, guys. An awesome money making method that all of you guys should definitely be grinding out as of right right now. If you guys do enjoy these money guides and want to see more in the future, all I ask is you drop a like down below. Feel free to subscribe if you guys are new, as I do post daily GTA 5 videos. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I'll see you in my next video.